Hey, welcome back to my channel. I am bringing you my long-awaited for myself hallway makeover. My hallway has been empty and bare and horribly ugly for a long time. I started, let me give you a little history. I started changing the look of my house back in around 2018. And I'm not quite sure when I took down the hallway, and you know how you kind of make a room empty and kind of take it all down and then you have a clean slate to get started on. Well, my hallway just kept remaining empty and empty kind of over the years. In my house, the way the hallway is it gets used pretty much almost every moment of the day. If you need to be in the bedrooms or the bathroom, you have to use the hallway. Our hallway gets walked down over and over and over and over and over and over again because it's access to every bedroom and both bathrooms. So that being said, I was so tired of walking down a hallway that was so not inspirational and relaxing to walk down and enjoyable. When you are a stay-at-home mom like myself, seeing something over and over and over and over that is just ugly gets a little tiring. And even if I cleaned it, it was just still not presentable. In fact, when people would come over, I would be like, oh, don't look at this because we're in the middle of remodeling. So I finally got to my hallway and we got in there. And of course, we started with the hand plastering, which really helps transform a space or a room at such a low cost. So we just took our little the plastic hand trowels and hand troweled the hallway. And once we got that done, actually, I'm gonna back up. Before we hand troweled, my sister and I were building some board and batten and shelves in my living room that you guys have seen. And since we were right in the middle of doing it in the living room, we went ahead and wrapped around at the hallway since we had the tools out and we were in the mode of building the shelves. We just went ahead and did it prior to plastering. Did the board and batten, did the shelf, then we did the plastering. And then my dear husband came in and caulked for me and painted. I am a horrible painter. I will get paint in my hair, on my clothes, on the floor. I'm a terrible painter. So he got in there for me and painted and did a beautiful job. And it is painted. The walls are Swiss coffee, and the trim is a trim color I have used for years, and it is called Navajo White. And the Navajo White color is a cozier, warmer tone. So it gives you that cream and white feel in one space rather than just the whole thing white. This kind of gives it a cozy, and it gives it actually gives it quite a bit of a contrast. We went to Target and I got my rugs, and I didn't go, for me, I didn't go cheap on the rugs. They are new. Obviously, I went to Target. I do like to thrift as much as I can, but sometimes it's just so nice just to go and get what you need. And so I went with these like a grayish blue rugs in the hallway, and they are so substantial. They're thick and add a lot of texture to this space. And they're long, and they almost have like a braided look to them, but like a more up-to-date braided. So those really pull down this hallway. And I got my rugs, and then I took a little break from the hallway after it was painted or plastered, took a break, then painted, kind of took a break. Then I got in there and painted the closet, my son and I he kind of helped get it started, and then I took over and finished. You guys, this closet, let's talk about the closet for a little bit. The closet was such an eyesore. It was at the end of the hallway, and all you seen was just a plain, the doors I have, I want to get them replaced, but that's just not gonna happen right now. And these doors are flat. And so when you look down at the end of my hallway, all you seen was a flat door that was hiding this adorable closet that I would say is original to our house. And our house is around 66 years old. So this closet has a lot of character and it's old and it was literally covered up. So I had the idea to take the door off and expose this closet. That was such an eyesore. So we took the door off, and the shelves are original. They did not need any work. They are so plain and shaker style cottage. Anyhow, painted this entire closet, and I painted that the same color as the wall color, which is Swiss coffee. And I went to Target. And again, normally I thrift my items, but I did go to Target for my baskets, and I wanted baskets that would match. And I'm so glad these baskets ended up being functional, and they are, they're like sturdy, and they don't have any handles on them. Anyhow, I got all these matching baskets, and these big baskets, I'm gonna show you this big basket. I thought, okay, I'm gonna basically treat myself to this big basket, you know, spend money on it. So I went up to the cash register with the big basket. She rang it up and she's like, oh, that was on sale. These around $35 baskets were $10.20. So of course I was like, can I run back and grab more? So I actually ended up purchasing 3, but I will have a spot for all 3 of these baskets. And I was able to organize all the mess. So the medicine and like our first aid stuff and extra vitamins that we have, or my son has a nebulizer, so that's in there. And yeah, I was able to organize it all. And now it's all hidden with baskets, and added this little hint of farmhouse, okay, on these shelves. And I know I'm normally going cottage, but little sneak peek, I'm gearing towards farmhouse. Okay, so just a little tip about what's going to be happening in the future. Okay, so there was pretty much nothing pretty about the end of this hallway, and now it is one of my favorite spots in my house. So yeah, I took one of the ugliest spots in my house and gave it some attention, and now it's literally one of my favorite spots. And I bought this sconce at Home Depot, I'm pretty sure, and had my electrician install that, and it adds such a coziness at night when it's turned on. It adds such a coziness to the end of the hallway. I am enjoying being able to walk down my pretty hallway now. thank you guys for being here for this video. And Lord willing, stay tuned because I have a project in the making in my head, and I'm not going to go into detail just yet of what that's going to entail, but I think it's going to be a surprise. So stay tuned, and thank you for being here. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button, and if you wouldn't mind, hit the like button. And thank you for being here as I create Cottage Diaries.